The iPhone 15 is pretty similar to the iPhone 14, but it has some neat stuff. For example, it has the dynamic island, which is this little area on the screen that shows some apps and has the front cameras. It's way cooler than the old notch. Another thing that changed is the glass on the back of the phone. Apple made it so that the color is part of the glass, not just on it. That means it won't get old or dirty as fast. The iPhone 15 also has a USB-C port now. That's awesome because it means one can use one charger for their phone and their laptop. One thing I really like is the new satellite feature. You can call for help from anywhere, even if you don't have cell service. That's super useful if you're in trouble or you're somewhere remote. It has an amazing 6.1-inch screen that makes everything look great. It's not the highest resolution or the fastest refresh rate, but Apple knows how to make colors and brightness look just right. It has a super high contrast ratio that makes blacks really black and a very bright peak brightness that makes whites really white. HDR is cool, but it's even cooler on the iPhone 15 because it has a screen that can show HDR content like no other. If you're a fan of photography, you'll love the iPhone 15. It has two cameras on the back, one with 48 megapixel and one with 12 megapixel, that can take amazing photos in any situation. The camera quality is superb, and you'll be amazed by the clarity and vibrancy of your shots. The front camera is 12 megapixel, and it can take awesome selfies, and the best part is the portrait mode that makes you look like a star. The A16 Bionic chip in the iPhone 15 is awesome. It has 6 cores in the CPU and 5 cores in the GPU, so it can handle any app or game you throw at it. The battery life is also amazing. It lasts for a long time even with heavy gaming. The iPhone 15 charges pretty fast with a 20-watt power adapter. It takes about half an hour to fill it up. It also works with MagSafe wireless chargers. It still uses USB-C though, so there's no speed boost from that. Don't let the size of the S23 fool you. It's a powerful phone that can handle anything you throw at it. It's protected by the toughest glass ever, Gorilla Glass Victus 2, on both the front and the back. And it's got a metal frame that's super strong and durable. Plus, it's water resistant, so you don't have to worry about getting it wet. The back of the phone feels nice and smooth with no fingerprints or smears. The cameras are neatly arranged, each with its own lens. The S23 may have a smaller screen than the S23 Plus, but it's still a gorgeous display. It's a 6.1-inch AMOLED with the same sharp resolution. The screen also has amazing colors and brightness, thanks to the high contrast and HDR10 Plus support. The Galaxy S23 has a smart feature that lets you change the refresh rate from 1 Hz to 120 Hz, depending on what you're doing. This makes everything look buttery smooth and fast when you're scrolling or playing games. It's got the awesome Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, which means it's super fast and powerful. It has 8 cores that can handle any task, whether it's gaming or multitasking. It also has a great graphics card, the Adreno 740 GPU. The Galaxy S23 is also amazing for gaming. Everything looks crisp and gorgeous on the screen. One of the things I like about this phone is its battery life. It has a 3,900 mAh battery that can last for more than 13 hours of continuous video streaming on Wi-Fi and full brightness. That's better than most of the competitors. It also has wireless and reverse wireless charging. If you're looking for a good camera phone, the S23 might be a good choice for you. It has 3 cameras on the back that can take amazing pictures. The main camera is 50 megapixel and can keep your shot steady. The zoom camera is 10 megapixel, and the wide-angle camera is 12 megapixel. There is also a 12 megapixel selfie camera at the front. The S23 can take pictures in any light, with lots of detail. The colors are very bright and sometimes too much, so if you like more natural colors, you might like the Pixel 7 or iPhone 14 better. It can also record 8K videos in super high quality. There are many modes to make your videos more fun, like portrait video or tracking autofocus. The S23 is not the best camera phone out there, but it is still a great camera phone that can capture your moments in many ways.